Hey, what's up everybody? We are August 10th, Saturday afternoon. I'm a little early today. As you can tell, it's a little clearer. It's not as light in the background. I got a new setup. We got a new webcam. We're stepping things up. So good afternoon here on the East Coast. Good morning to anyone on the West Coast, and good evening-ish, I guess, to anyone else that's watching. Today we're going to be playing Nightcall. It's a game from the Xbox Gamepass that I randomly stumbled upon. It looks interesting, so I'm really excited to try it out. So you might see me like drifting my eyes because I got it on the computer version. So we're actually going to be playing on computer, so I won't be staring up today. So we'll see how it goes. But you know me, I like to jump in. I don't like to talk for too long. So without further ado, let's get going. See, a little different. You can see me a little bit better now, up in the corner a little bit. I might have to make it bigger, but we'll go with that. We'll go through that as we go. So now, one thing I want to do. Oh wait, hold on. I almost forgot. I gotta turn that music off. So there we go. All right, back to the game. All right, so now I gotta get the audio. You gotta turn this back on. Just because I turned it off while we're waiting. So here it is, Nightcall, man. Number 1. Here we go. I'm excited. I know the premise a little bit. Is you're a taxi driver trying to capture like a serial killer and stuff. Okay, so I guess there's multiple ones. That's kind of cool. Okay, so I guess you can pick different ones. So the judge. Victims have all something in common and the motives seem clear, but which suspect could have done it? Bounce case, perfect for a first run. The angel of death, random victims. Unknown motive, weird case, slightly more difficult than the others. The Sandman. The victims may feel random at first, but there's a connection, yet the motives might be hard to find. Dark and twisted case, and surprise investigation. The game will randomly pick an unsolved investigation. And same thing. So, is there only 3? That's what it's kind of seeming like to me. So we'll start with the... Unless more come apparent, I don't know. So we'll do the judge. Difficulty mode. Story. Money will be easy to get. The investigation will be easier. Every action will take less time for a chilly experience. The way Nightcall was designed, money will be tighter. So we'll go balanced. We'll do a little balanced here. All right, here we go. You guys excited? You guys excited for some Nightcall? I know I am. I've been looking forward to playing this game. I was gonna play it last Saturday, but with Madden coming out, I decided to play some Madden on Saturday last week. But yeah. Let's do this. So hopefully this setup's a little bit better, you know, with like the webcam and stuff like that. We'll see how it goes. It'll probably change again next weekend because I'm planning on getting a chair and a green screen, so I'm excited for that. I know I believe this is from a French studio. Not sure what the studio is, but probably Raw Theory. I like the aesthetic. The aesthetic's pretty cool right now. So I know one of the basic principles is you're a taxi driver. Apparently you were one of the victims of some serial killer. And you escaped. ... Here? Sir, can you hear me? Or do I need to speak up? You're fine. She takes a deep breath. Oh wait, that's her, not me. Right. Sir, you just spent 2 weeks in a coma. Word bounces around your head. You need a moment to understand its meaning. Coma? The word scratches along your throat. Yes, you were the victim of an assault. The word resonates in your head. Victim. You are aware a serial killer is currently on the loose in Paris, so now we get into what I was talking about. Feel the contents of your stomach crawling up your throat? The judge, as the police call the killer, assaulted you. The bullet touched your liver, and in most circumstances, it would have been fatal. We chose to put you in an induced coma. I'll say. Voice becomes more distant, fades. You taste bile at the back of your mouth. Your head is burning. You hear a whistle in one ear. Your fingers move up to your wound. Underneath the bandages, you can feel hard skin. It is incredibly painful. Did they... I'm sorry? Did they catch the judge? No. What about my passenger? He was dead before you even got out of your cab. Dr. silent for a second, a very awkward second. She hesitates. Police would like to see you as soon as possible to ask you some questions. After all, you're the only one who survived the judge. Noise in the hallway attracts your attention. You try to turn your head, to no avail. You need to rest. So leaves the room. Her voice resonates in the hallway. I don't care he's the only witness. He's... Another female voice joins in, a strong, authoritative one. Voice. You can't clearly make up what she's saying. Strange feeling washes over you. It's not pain, not fatigue, just some odd combination of the two. Before being in this hospital room, you never realized that anger was made up of a combination of pain and exhaustion. Anger. A feeling you know all too well. ... Days go by, and a month later. So we're fast forwarding a month, it looks like. Night 1. Alright. So we got... Well, look. We've got a bit of a problem. This is our boss now. A real problem, that is. You have a pounding headache. It's your first night behind the wheel since the attack. Well, okay. Are you listening to me? Not really. Catch your boss's eye in the rearview mirror. Yeah. Stares at you for a second or two without speaking. Sometimes I wonder what goes on inside your head. You always seem so far away. I'm listening. Okay. She's watching you closely, trying to make out what's going on in your head. You know more about you, don't you? I know. You're like a son to me, you know. Am I? Well, I know. You know he's about to tell you the story of his taxi fleet again. Oh, great. My father died and left me the store. I could have sold it. I could have retired. Gone back to the old country. We'll let him go on. But I decided to start a cab fleet with the money he left me to hire the guys from the neighborhood. That's why I've got 45 guys like you working for me. His hands flutter in the air, though none of them are any match for you. So we're the, like... Alright, he smiles. Whatever, we'll move on from that. Do you want me to go over everything again? No. Points to equipment on the dashboard, the meter, the GPS. You haven't been in a taxi for 4 weeks. Maybe you do need a little refresher. Yeah, good idea. Drink watch. Stewards. Cream soda. Right. Then. Well, first the map. You spot potential customers and try to guess where they're going to be going. Then you decide. When a customer orders a taxi, if there's no one else around, you have to pick them up. He shrugs. That's the way it goes. It's business. No problem. The other fares, you look at the map and decide whether or not you want to take them. And then you drive. When your shift is over, we do the numbers and that's all. It's pretty simple. There's no reason why you can't do it. Oh, right. No overtime. We're in France here, and there are rules, regulations. You might not see it that way, but no one likes having a driver who hasn't slept for 24 hours. He looks away. Something's been bothering him since he got into the cab. Anyhow, you know the ropes. You get it. I know you're going to do a good job. What's the matter? And then, I don't think it's a good idea. You shouldn't be driving. The murderer is still out there, and we think he's going to come back for you. Say nothing. holds your gaze and turns away. You know I can put you on the day shift, or send you out to the suburbs away from it all. Nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't know why. Why'd be that voice in France? Anyway, I'll let you get back to work. Every minute spent in your taxi is a minute lost. Gives you a smile, half ironic, half serious. Good night. Same to you, and good luck. Spend the rest of the night dealing with problems and drivers. You don't wonder how and when the guy ever gets any sleep. So in the door next to the cab, you watch him cross the street, and then a couple of colleagues are milling about. Taxis are coming and going. They all ignore you, consciously or unconsciously. You are Brandon. You sit there a moment, and then turn the key in the ignition. The hum of the engine sends a tingle down your spine. It's impossible to describe how you miss that feeling. It's back to the night shift. Back to life. Night shift, something I know about. That's what I do. Despite the attack. Despite it all. I thought there was going to be a separate thing to that. But there wasn't. Oh, despite it all. Okay. Well, that's a lot of people that need a taxi. Let's get this person, I guess. And we're driving. Woman across the street notices you. Okay, accept. Beautiful woman climbs into your cab. There's something sensual and comforting about her. Nah, I just missed it, but don't worry, I'm taking a cab. Anyhow, I just wanted you to know. For a minute, you think she's talking to herself, but she leans over and whispers the address to you. I think you really enjoyed it today. When we start the cab, you notice a hands-free headset practically hidden by her thick head of hair. I'll massage his feet tomorrow, and I'll let you do the rest. What? A small laugh escapes her. Who do we pick up? Or the other way around, sure. Cruz? This moment feel a little awkward at first, or uncomfortable. I mean, not knowing what to do. But you'll see. A couple more days and you'll get the hang of it. Anyhow. A lot of people say anyhow in this game. You should get to bed now. You need to keep up your strength. Stop talking, her phone call's over. She catches your eye in the rearview mirror and bursts out laughing. You look shocked. It's none of my business. Well, actually, it is a little, seeing how it's rude to make a call in your cab. So just, it wasn't a booty call. Okay? I was talking about my son. I've been taking care of him since his accident. I'm a nurse. His accident? That's right. He was supposed to meet his father for a rugby match. He was in a hurry. He tried to pass a truck on the right, and he was leaving the highway. Driver didn't see him. Her voice trails off. I don't know how he managed not to die on the spot. That's really tough. And all that just to see a rugby match. And ever since he was little, I tried to get him interested in soccer. And see what happened? Smile of dry amusement flickers across her face. Anyway, I was about to say anyhow. Anyway, he's been in a coma for weeks now. Grade 2, not a total vegetable, but not all that hardy either. What? So I had to move him to his place. Cruz and I are taking care of him now. His place? Yeah, I couldn't stand going to rehab anymore. You should see how they treat people there. It's the worst unit. Comas can go on like that for months. No change. Luckily, the head doctor. Pants, you can hear an adult tap 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 tap. Let's just say he has a hard time saying no to me. Hey! And I thought my little Tito one, would be just as well off in his own bed with his girlfriend there to take care of him, seeing she doesn't work and all. But it's a little much for Cruz, of course, so I'm helping out. Cruz is his girlfriend? His fiance, okay. Lovely girl. She just doesn't work. But sweet, very religious. She prays in Spanish at his bedside every night. We've been going out for 2 years now, and I don't still think Dave. She blushes. Well, you know. Brief silence. You find yourself trying to think of something to say. How long have you been? How you holding up? Yeah, how you holding up? And in a way, you're afraid you embarrassed her, but her face looks relaxed. I work in a unit, you know. I spent the last 8 years of my life taking care of people who are going to die. The only question worth asking is how long before they die. Helps keep things in perspective. In my son's case, there's still hope, and at least I can help. I mean, I know how to do it anyhow. There's anyhow again. For one thing, there's the day-to-day stuff. Nails here, beard, it all grows like crazy. There's a lot of maintenance like a gardener. Same for the teeth. We have to brush them every now and then. Because believe me, if I'm just gonna call him Tito. If Tito wakes up looking and smelling like a werewolf, we'll never hear the end of it. Smile escapes here. Your passion sees and is clearly pleased. Biggest risk is not being able to move. Our bodies are meant to move. I know, it's hard to believe when our alarm clocks go off, but it's true. When blood circulation stops working correctly, our skin gets cold, loses all its elasticity, so we have to massage him as often as we can. And then there are the bed sores. Do you know what bed sores are? I think so. Who is still conscious and who have bed sores. Bodies are racked with pain. It's like being skinned alive. The worst part is we have to change their bandages twice a day. Talk about brave. Working in a hospital is hard. The work is pretty depressing, but in Tito's case, it's different. I don't have a choice. It has to be done. And actually, I'm happy. We can't talk to each other anymore. He doesn't even react when I touch him. Take care is just my way of showing him I love him. That's a good thing, isn't it? Yeah. Pretty odd, huh? But that's how it goes. Breathe free. Okay, Patricia. Enough of it. Let me tell you something funny. Earlier tonight when Cruz and I were watching Tito, not exactly a pressure cruise, my son is well over 6 feet tall and cruises across between a matchstick and a Q-tip. So I was managing as best I could, rolling him on one side then the other. She was trying to help, though the truth is it's pretty hard for her to take. I mean, it's all new to her. It can't be that much fun. So she was muttering religious mumbo-jumbo to herself in Spanish, Dios mío and whatnot. And just as I was rolling Tito back onto his back, guess what? Oh, we got an enormous erection. We're gonna laugh. For once you start to laugh, you're past and enjoy it. Two of you enjoy a good long laugh. Why Penman got a big ol' hold on. How did Cruz react? First she turned bright red, then she pulled the sheet up over him as fast as she could. It's coming. But it looked even worse. Just like Casper the Ghost. For a moment you are happy, as if the way had been lifted. Pull up to the dress she has given you. Stop the cab, and she hands you the fare. Thanks for the conversation. The ride went by really fast. If Laura stops, you can sense she's really on edge. It's good to be able to talk. It's pretty unusual and Pete to meet someone so warm. Good luck. She doesn't understand what you meant. Same to you. I guess I should have said good night, but that's okay. Okay. Bless me, huh? Dios mio. You got sight of something, a Kleenex. Yeah, I wouldn't need that. We're going around. Pick it up. I read it. Hey, we got a number. We got a number. Look up at the bill and smile. There's a newspaper on the back seat. Your last must, or the one before. You grab it and put it away. Could come in handy. Turn the key ignition and drive away. Receipt. Go. So we got some money. All right. Let's go get this guy. He's by himself, so we want to make, well, what the hell's going on here? Can you help me out? The door opens. It's, what are these names? Hervet, a homeless man like hundreds of others in Paris. You've known each other for years, and every now and then he has a favor you. Drive him someplace. As usual, he greets you quietly, though he seems a little on edge. Hey buddy, what's up, pup? A little strange verbal tech that you never really understood. You start the cab. There's gonna be a lot of talking in this game. Pageant keeps looking over his shoulder, clearly worried. Everything okay? Herv? Yeah, sure, no worries. Voice shirt is off. He seems to be collecting himself. It's just there's a cop on my tail. Jail? A cop? Has anybody come around asking about me? What do you mean? You know, like from the crime squad. Nah, nobody's been talking to me about you. That guy's been driving me crazy. Always asking all those questions, taking up my past, you know what I mean? Taking up your past? Like my old girlfriends and stuff, where I used to live, why I left the shelter skelter. First I thought it was that killer, you know, the serial killer. That he was after me. Why would he be after you? Because excuse me? There's no time for your brain to process. You gotta look at the judge? funny smile. I saw him in profile, Ma. His profile? Or his face? Profile, but what's the difference? I was like 50 feet away from him, man. I was like sleeping in an alley just across the street from where, you know, he killed the last victim. My stomach hurt, I couldn't sleep, and you know, I saw him in profile. He had this weird way of walking, sort of hunched over as if he was really tired, that's all. Yeah, that's all I saw, yeah, and black gloves and the streets were dark. I didn't see anything else. Staring at you. Why do you care, man? Just curious is all. Yeah, well, if that cop comes around, you tell him to go fuck off. I'm not telling the police anything. Not a damn thing. God damn cops. God damn's like the word in games now. They are never there when we need them. I sure as hell ain't gonna help, yo. They can go kick, sick. This guy crazy. He looks away furious. Keep quiet and focus on the road. All of a sudden, your passenger gives the seat back in front of him a thumb. Hey, stop right here, near. Slow down and pull over as soon as you can. Okay, I'm out of here. See you later, man. Door, you're a good guy, you know that? Take care of yourself. Door opens, then closes. Or vanishes. Time for a cigarette. To relieve the pressure. At least we got a oh, we didn't get no money for that. This motherfucker. Door suddenly opens and a woman gets into the back seat. Having a good night? For a second you freeze. It's one of the cops working on the judge case. Grins at you, a voice creaks. You remember seeing her at the hospital. Something already bothered you about her there. You know, it's actually pretty crazy. For weeks I've been saying there's something off about you. Something not so nice. I dug around, mulled it over, bugged all my fellow cops about it, because I was sure you lied to us. I'm going to let her keep going. She had a cold sneer on her face. I'm going to be frank with you. She runs over to you. I don't think you're the judge. Nah, I just can't picture it. She's trying to make you out. Like you'd have to go on to the extent of hurting yourself. Yeah, between us it's a bit of a stretch. But not enough of a stretch for my chief to stop going on and on about you. Seriously, he talks about you all the time. If I didn't know any better, I think he'd had a crush on you. No, I think he's more interested in your profile. In prison at 17. And for murder, too. Since you got out, you've kept a low profile. But you're lying about your name and your address, I checked. It's normal, you'd say. If they get word of your time served, no loan for your permit, no lease for your car, meaning no second chance at life. Personally, I like guys who want a second chance. No, I like guys who fight for a second chance. Basically, I like guys who are willing to work for me. My chief wants to go to the prosecutor with a first and last name with evidence. Actually knowing him, he's not so hot on evidence. So I'll give you info, victims, suspects, medical reports, and photos that are a bit... You have to be discreet. You're between you and me. Interrogate, ask questions, dig around. I'm not a cop. Don't worry. You're already keener than half the squad. And don't forget, I'm not asking you to make an arrest and deliver the killer wrapped up with a bow in front of the station, okay? You're no Batman. Just here to get me information. Here, take my card. I'll call you in 3-4 days just to check. We'll chat. I'll let you know if I have any new info. Don't get caught. Don't get arrested. Also, I wouldn't recommend trying to leave Paris. I know what you look like and I know who your friends are. You can either be the solution or the problem, my friend. If I have to, I'll go check in on you-know-who. That reminds me, you know you've done time? Oh, my little dirtbag, you cover your tracks well. What if I refuse? If you refuse, simple, I turn you in. I'll send your picture to all my friends in media and every asshole in Paris. Your picture with your name on it, your real name. Anyone close to you will have their places searched. They'll be put under house arrest, spent nights in jail. Any idea how tense things are with that fucker's trial underway? Come think of it, your last names are almost the same. You could be brothers, actually. I'm nothing like that son of a bitch. Let me tell you, with that face of yours and your handle, they'll welcome you with open arms. Say nothing. want to catch this killer personally. I want to drag him to court, ruin his fucking life with a bang. Can't botch this case, you got me? Neither can you, right? Obviously. Well, great then. We see eye to eye. So you can just say you're my informant, my CI. You ripped open your gut, you saw your own insides, you were in a coma. Yeah, you have plenty of reasons to want to get back at him. Yeah, I think you're actually going to do what I tell you to do. You interrogate, ask questions, listen to all the rumors, and you come up with a list of suspects. Alright, and don't get fired. Without this cab, you're worth nothing to me. Say nothing. I'll make sure you get more intel tomorrow. I'll find a way. Until then, not a word to anyone. Not a word. Fucking bitch. Sit alone for a while till you know. Shit. Shit. Key ignition, motor running. Radio on, crackles. You turn it off and start driving. Talking to passengers might unlock new documents or clues for your investigation. You'll find them back at your studio after your shift. Okay. Interesting. Oh, so we're back home now? So we know it's a guy. Is hunched over. Take a second to enjoy the silence of your studio apartment. Outside, the city is slowly waking up. You can hear the hum of the taxi buzzing in your ear. You throw the files Busette gave you on the table. On the wall, you hung the bit where you spin up photos of your nephew. They've been gone since you got out of. Plan is simple. Jot down all the pieces of evidence and connect them to suspects. The guilty party won't necessarily be the one with the most evidence against them, but the one with the most compelling. Okay. Trying to understand the motives. Understand how he or she got into the situation. Never flush the toilet. Out of the corner of your eye, you see the pipes shake. Glance at your bed and get to work. Okay. Okay. So message. Justice. Source cop. Message on crime scene. Okay. Wait, what's that? Okay, so that's the first victim. There you go. Okay. So we know the killer's wearing black clothes. Yep. Okay. Wait, hold on, what is it? So, okay. So it's less than, or it's greater than, right? So like, okay, so they're victims, obviously. This guy, his height isn't. So she's dead, right? Let me say this one. Killer's height. Or is that just saying that's the killer's height? Homeless man went on the background, got health issue. So he was at the second crime scene with that guy. Okay. So we... Alright, so we think this is this guy. Okay. Alright. Okay, so now... Okay, so let's end the night. With a heavy hand, you wipe your tired face. You open the sofa bed and lie down. I'm sorry. They run through your head. Shrieks of passion, their faces, their problems. Your brain is running at full speed. Your body aches and you're in pain. Until you need to get more sleep. You glance at your investigation board. It looks awful empty, and you're sure this is the best. It's too soon to say. Shake your head, and your mind wanders for a second. Okay. So this is really interesting. I like this. You open one eye. Someone flushes the toilet, and you hear the pipe shake. One of them runs under your bed. You find the sound calming. You get up quickly. A few minutes later, you're outside your studio. Night 2. I wonder how many nights you get. So, okay. So do I need gas at this point? What's this? I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna go there. Actually, let's get this person, I guess. What? And oh, that's the dude that's on our list. Okay. See your cab. Flash it all over your news the last few weeks. He's a lawyer. Okay, a lawyer who's representing a terrorist. He gives you an address and you start driving. Like he's trying to read your mind. You drive. Okay. Everything alright? Yes. Get a message and leave him alone. You continue driving out, saying work. The passenger mutters, why did he say that to the cops? Not taking this seriously, doesn't get it. Idiot. There again, he says it again. There. Is he contradicting himself or just? He glances at me at the lawyer. Looks like a small version of himself. Sure everything's alright? Put him inside for a while. You see him start to break. Hi. I can't take it anymore. This guy's a real asshole. He's not just a monster, he's a total idiot. I've never seen such a moronic defendant. You know what it's like to defend a moron? You know what it's like to get only 3 hours of sleep a night so you can defend a fucking moron? You have any idea? He yells so loudly the windows shake. I'm sorry. When he answers, his voice is icy cold. No need to apologize. There's nothing to be sorry about. Jesus effing Christ already. Kicks the seat in front of him. Jesus. I'm the one who agreed to it. I actually fought to represent him. It's my own damn fault. I've been dragged through the mud. Yeah, I admit it. First I thought it was pretty great. Being on TV, all the interviews, journalists asked my opinion about everything, shook so many hands, said so many words, sentences, yet I actually said nothing. When I worked in the hood, not a single person cared about my work. And now, in 5 hours, I have to be on the radio, and 7 on TV. You need to try to calm down. I don't even know what that means anymore. Actually, it's simple. I must never sleep. When I lie in bed, I stare at the ceiling and go over the evidence in my head. He sits up. It's barbaric, disgusting, so horrific it's almost unreal. Let's out a sigh. And then I discover my client bought nails. The nails that were on the bombs at the corner market. And he kept the receipt. He kept the fucking receipt. Folded in half and slipped it into his wallet. That's what I see when I close my eyes. Disemboweled bodies and a receipt for €2 worth of nails. Why? Why, for God's sakes? He thought he could expense it when he got to heaven? So stupid and so dangerous. He disgusts me. He revolts me. Why defend him? Because everyone has the right to attorney. Everyone without. Otherwise, justice is no longer just. When I signed on, I thought I'd be representing someone crazy. I found out he's just a moron who played too many. I'm not even going to justify that. The guy has never even read the holy book they use to justify their so-called acts of martyrdom. He read a few passages online. Do you have any idea what a complete moron he is? He chuckles. I'm sorry. I am truly sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I don't have anyone else to talk to with about it. All the other lawyers avoid me like the plague. My mother can't understand why I'm doing it. She's so ashamed she went back to Algeria. I get the shame. What I don't get is when people just lump things together. I am not a terrorist. I am not a murderer. You made the right choice, man. The right choice. I barely had the choice. I couldn't let injustice. Everyone has the right to cancel. Even terrorists. Even morons. We could hang him right here. Right now. No one, I'm telling you, would shed a tear. That's why I keep doing this. For equality, our country was founded on it. These rights have been abused far too often for me to look the other way. I need to be reminded of this. This will serve as a lesson. It's odd, isn't it? That I ran into you tonight? I mean, as if. No, forget it. Wait, don't take this the wrong way, but... Here, this is for you, for listening, for hearing what I had to say. Alright, I'll take it. Give me some extra money, boy. Looks relieved. You realize you left an envelope behind. You hesitate. Could be something important. You forgot something. Yeah, I'm not gonna be a... Alright, I wanna... man, there's so many things here. Do I need to get gas yet? Nah. Alright, let's, I kinda wanna go to this little dot thing, so, or this little eye symbol, so let me go there. So what is this? Where's your wait there? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Respect him. Yeah, if it makes you happy. There's one last thing. The kill room message in chalk. Time's up. It was a slogan at the end of the jump. A sort of watchword from his opponent, so it's time for them to go. You get it? Okay. So we got some information. We had to pay for it, but we got some information. Alright, let's go get this person. Jesus Christ. Let's stare back at him. It's a showdown. The weapon's 2 pairs of eyes. The goal. Who knows? Gaze from the up front. Trying not to lose face. October 27th. That's the date tonight of the attack. Tonight you. The judge? 10:46 p.m. No, the attack took place later. Does that ring a bell? Nod your head. No answer. Yes, it does, miss. Don't you miss me. Not another word. Last October 27th, you were in this very driving van and you committed a crime. Right, sir, a crime. We'll let it go on. I spent all day working like an idiot for that rotten newspaper. Do you have any idea what I do for a living? Teacher? Did you say teacher? I'm a sub-editor, Mr. I correct me. A single one, not one. Who knows how to write a proper sentence? I've had it. You cut me off. I almost died that night. I crashed my car with my boyfriend's car. The same guy who made yet another comment about women drivers. The neighbors called the police that night and made such a scene. To think the guy there calls himself a feminist. We'll interrupt. And what does that have to do with anything? Everything. The next day, no more boyfriend, no more car, messed up oil job interview with a major news outlet, a paper where people know how to write, where they follow basic rules of French grammar. Imagine for just a minute, I could have stopped correcting copy for a bunch of morons. But all because of you, because of your cab, everything changed the night of October 27th. My life has never been the same since. Forced to go live with my mother while I went apartment hunting in this rotten city where tiny studios cost an arm and a leg. So I started looking for you. Creepy. I started asking around. I bribed one of your colleagues into giving me your number. And I found your address, your first one that is. No real one. First I admit I was planning on going to your place. Just maybe spin your face or something like that. And then I thought to myself, no, maybe God deserves a chance. You never know. So you're going to apologize. Go on. Give it your all. Take your time. Take a deep breath. Sorry, but I don't remember that night. I don't remember enough, huh? No, I forgot what happened that night. A few minutes later after I met you, I was attacked. Attacked by the judge, a serial killer. It's you. You survived. Yeah. I didn't know. Of course you didn't know. I didn't see the killer's face and he didn't see mine. For my own protection, for my own peace of mind. I'm still sorry. Even if I don't remember anything, even though I was attacked, it doesn't change anything about. Thanks. Wasn't it? My boyfriend was a jerk anyway, and then this shot, maybe it wasn't so great. Tend to get all worked up about things. You noticed. Sometimes I take things a little too far. That too. In Paris, I guess we were quick to forget about being nice to each other, about being polite, and for a taxi driver, you're a real sweetheart. You hit on me now? This is what I'm gonna exit the cab, go for a little walk in the cold to get my mind off things, and then when I get home, I'll show you all the information I have on you. Is that okay with you? Thank you. Was everybody a detective in France? Like, what's going on right now? Face of. Well, let's start the cab. Alright. We're okay. So let's go get this person, I guess. You're close, so we gotta make some money after we spent that money. Sure. Pull up to the local police station, pick up your next passenger. Everything alright, ma'am? Yes. Barely hear her. Points to the car radio. Could I listen to the radio? Which station? My wallet was stolen. I have money for the fare. Okay. I just want to tell you I can pay. Okay, that's fine. What kind of music? Excuse me? Radio. What kind of music should I put on? Classical? Shake your head. No, could you turn to 89.4? Okay. And nothing but static. What? Are you sure that? Can you hear it? Sounds like waves? That's right. There are waves in the background. What a guess. I wonder if it probably could just. It's perfectly natural, sir. Sir, gives you quite a start. It's the frequency that causes it. Vibrates, it's constant dancing about, bold by surrounding us. Most people listen to music, to the news. For me, when I work, I listen to isolated frequencies like these. Okay? They're broadcast, but no one hears them. The proof that we exist. I'm gonna need you to get out my cab real quick. So you listen to frequencies. Yeah, I grew up with them. They help me fall asleep. I listened to them as a young girl. Every frequency has its own music. Every music has its own frequency. Beautiful. So incredibly beautiful. Listen. You listen. You don't hear static. And then, little by little, like a distant figure, music takes shape and so we're crazy now? They were ghosts, and that's why I studied science and later mathematics. I want to know why. Pull over. She gets the fare ready while you slowly turn up the radio. Someone is speaking, like the voice of a child. Thank you. You got some money there. Oh, let's get Shades. Let's go get Shades, man. Come on, Shades. Clover. Mumbles the destination as you start driving. A few words are about the killer. Some bits of what? Oh, okay. Cool. So this guy's giving me some stuff about the killer. Yeah, we'll ask him. Mind if I put a little music on? It says, who cares? Too soft. Go get any enchant. Stop. Not bad. Turn it up so I can hear better. I didn't want to wake you. I wasn't sleeping, just sobering up. Not bad at all. You get a touch of an accent. Probably American, but someone who's lived most of his life in France. Leave it on until they say the musician's name. The music continues. Something turning in the background. Okay. Client mumbles. I bet you never heard of. DJ Blunt. I knew it. You like his stuff? Yeah, it's good product. Pretty conventional structure, but super popular. Still. I taught that dude everything he knows. Everything. 94... whatever. Kid no older than 17. I thought he was hitting on me. He would have been disappointed. No, he wanted me to teach him how to spin. Told him no, but you can watch. That's exactly what he did every week until we moved to the Austrias. He sold X to pay his way. And now he's on the radio. Sounds bitter. You know what he did this summer? No. He was the opener for the soccer championship at Stade de France. It was huge. Wonder what people would think if they knew he was selling drugs at 17. If they only know. To each other in Ibiza 4 or 5 years ago. I was spending in his little club. Yeah, really little, but it was something. He totally ignored me, of course. DJ motherfucking gun. Your radio. Can it take a flash drive? I don't know. No worries. Listen to this. It's what I played tonight. It's mine. But you know, people were barely dancing. They were talking, taking each other's pictures. They barely touched, never kiss anymore. All that. Barely electronic is over. At least I got people dancing. He fell asleep again. What? Shit, yeah. We're here, sir. Yes, great. Thanks, I hope you liked it. Music, man. The music, man. 15 minutes of fame. Just a minute of... Or what? Alright, whatever. Disappears inside. You heave a long sigh. Okay, come on. Damn it, that's all we got. So my dude's falling asleep. Doesn't that mean I should be like going home? Wait, isn't that... Let's go get gas, I guess. Pull over, stop at a gas station. Self-service. You pay directly at the pump. Anyone over there must sell newspapers. let's fill that. Oh. Cool. Let's go to the shop. Walk into the mini mart. Guy behind the counter looks like all the other guys behind counters. You come in like, welcome to La Belle Puppy. Newspaper, whatever that is, whatever this is. Cash. Let's talk with the dude. Man, serial killers on the front page of all of them. It's crazy, isn't it? I think they have caught him by now. That's right. Give me that clue, baby. Alright. We're leaving. Have a good evening. Thanks, man. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get going. Alright, let's... what the hell? Yo, am I about to drive a dog? Or a cat? What the hell going on here? Wait for your passenger. You gotta go to a spot. There's not much going on in a small town. There are a few sweet things in here. Stuff like that. A cat. Hey, we got a cat. Are you a dog? Yo, what the right? What the hell is going on? Alright. You gotta take the cat, man. Yo, we driving cats? Normal. Hell yeah, it's normal. You're the one who ordered the cab? I'm trying to break the ice. Some questions are probably best. Everything okay? Are you running from someone? Another cat? Your owner? What happened? Was it a man? No answer. A woman? What does she mean to you? Seems to be uncertain. She was not around for you? Since your owner's not very bored, you want to spend more time playing? Could roll her eyes. Does she have other cats? Oh, you don't Penny, you like me alone, right? I'll be there soon. First train doesn't leave for another hour. Where are you going? Let me guess. And what? You're in the suburb. You wouldn't have. You were gonna. Okay. So somewhere in the northwest of France. Normandy? I'm about to see, huh? For the fish. Go on. Doesn't move a muscle. Cat looks up. There you go. It says Cherbourg. Getting close. St. Malo. Do nothing. Got it. Devel. Yeah, there you go. Son, you're exhausted. Okay, time to say goodbye. Thanks, cat. We just drove a cat. Oh. Uh-oh. Damn, that cat paid us. Alright, so, what was this? Wait. Oh, it's showing that there's another person. Gotcha. What is this? Oh, you can listen to the radio? No, I'm not going to listen to the radio. So there's like 3 people left. How do I go home is the question. Isn't there a way to go home? Or you just have to do it until your time runs out. Alright, let's go get Santa. Alright, Santa. Where are we taking you? Come on, dash away. Park somewhere near the champ. Oh shit. Name of the street is Impasse. It'll come back to me. Go ahead and drive. Not even that, but how's this dude gonna drive home? Christmas is over. You have a nice evening? Oh, fabulous. And I really needed it. I confide in you. I've been working my ass off all year long. I like that my favorite pubs. I get monumentally wasted. Here in Paris, there's a bunch of bistros perfect for such an occasion. No one talks to you, and they have white wine so dry it eats away at the insides of your mouth. So many different types of brandy. Pear brandy, cognac. Sometimes I order just one eeny weeny beer to cleanse the palate. Okay, there's usually not one of them fabulous micro brews there. He jumps. Oops, but don't tell anyone that, okay? Just imagine if people found out Santa Claus thought the beer here tasted like this. Anyway, can't say anything anymore. Honestly, with all trouble I go to, people should just leave me the fuck alone. All those fair weather activists, they still want their little snot-nosed miracles to get the latest stupid toy. Oh hey, speaking of snot-nosed kids, what is it with yo, Santa going in right now. 50 years back, you could give a kid a book and he'd go on about his whole life, all starry-eyed. But today's little whiners, what an eyesore. Fucking hell. They want to have it all, but they don't like anything. They all have GSMs when they're 8. What the hell's a GSM? Those things cost a whole month's wages. How can you possibly make them happy after that? How? Staring at you, waiting for an answer. A trip? A trip? Now there's a shitty idea. Okay, one of them is stuck on plane for 15 hours. Tell you what they want. Machine guns and dolls whose hairs you can fix. Speaking of which, both girls and boys like those dolls whose hairs you can fix. Back when I still made toys for kids, I could tell you they couldn't care less about them. Couldn't give a damn. Just wanted to have fun, play, laugh, and forget their parents were losers. Fuck, that's the real problem, I'm telling you. Parents are losers, idiots. Putting kids into this world, those guys haven't got a clue. Am I right or am I right? I mean, have you seen the state of the ice cap these days? What is this dude on, man? Oh, he's drunk, so. And I can't say it's all bad. I don't have as many polar bears coming into my yard. Damn nasty beast, vicious, mean. I'm not ashamed to get rid of them. Before, things were different. I can't talk about the past without crying like a little girl. No need to stare. I remember you know. To tell the truth, I remember every single part. You were an angry one. So terribly angry. And your letters, holy fuck, they were, what the hell, that was all handled out for me. Otherwise, I would have no time to do nothing. Yeah, you were just furious. Your brother was giving you hell. Man, what a... Yeah, anyway, let's talk about something else. How do you know all that? You still don't get who I am? Look, kid, I'm not gonna spell it out for you. Wait, I think we're almost there. Slow it down a bit, kid. What are we looking for? Looking for my sleigh, kid. Sleigh cabin. Sure, it's like in the alleyways. Oh, right there. Turn right. Oh shit, it was right here. Drive around the block. I'm gonna have to get one of those things with GPS. Kid, sorry about before. I didn't mean, bring up any sore points. Watch your back, kid. Yeah, my man Santa. Obviously Santa's the murderer. Wait. There we go. Okay, so once it becomes empty, now you can go home. So let's go home. My dude's about to die over there. You now know more about your clients. The investigation we lost all that money on. Okay. So night 2's over. We know a little bit more. Alright, so we got more information now. Let's go look at our new clue here. Okay, so. Oh, shit. So do I lose those? So wait, are these the people that it could be, or are these the people? Filling up. Interesting. Open one eye. Pitch black outside. Time for work. You get up quickly. Outside your studio. Night 3. Alright. So we got gas. Should we go to the informant again? Or we'll wait. Let's get this guy. It's anxious. Late for meeting, late to catch a plane, late getting home. There's a former deputy or senator or something like that. He looks at you nervously and he's upset about something. Everything alright, sir? Yes, fine, thank you. Clears his throat. I was wondering. Yeah? People ever leave things in your taxi? All the time. All the time, that's good to know. And what do you do with these things people forget? Do you keep them? Take them back to the central office and wait for someone to claim them. Oh shit, I mean fine, very good. How's somebody? Oh, good job. Do you need anything? Well, yes, no. I was trying to say, I need to lose something if you catch my drift. I need to lose it in your taxi. Why? Sorry, I owe you an explanation. I just got out of a meeting, it was awful. Awful. I've always been loyal to the party, you know. I've always followed orders, gotten the job done. My mother was a card-carrying member. My father an elected official, but I just can't do it anymore. I'm going to leave my briefcase here on the back seat. You might say it was an oversight, you see? And then what happens? And then someone will take care of the briefcase. When you drop the taxi, I'll bring the briefcase to the head office. Someone will come pick it up. In this country we live in, Hell, and I bet everyone running it is corrupt. They've sold out. They're thieves, all of them. A bunch of lobbyists. You should burn everything, start from scratch. Sometimes I dream we will all get sick. Be swept away by a political plague, a flu for suits. Can't bear to see them spend 600 euros on a meal when they decided to close a hospital that suddenly became too costly to maintain. 6 months ago, we refused to vote for a law that would have prevented the building in Pantin from burning down. Do you remember? 6 months ago, we could have saved 75 people. Public housing minister, when we presented that bastard with the bill, he burst out laughing, as if people living in those crummy buildings were just peons. What's that for me? Listen, I'm not asking you to lie or kill someone, just act as if you know nothing. Leave some money with the briefcase, should be enough to compensate you. Stop the car. Act as if everything is normal. No compensation. Cool. Give me that money, boy. Give me that money, boy. Let's go. Let's go to this person, I guess they're the closest. Okay, yeah, let's go up there. Roger gets in, car, yeah, it smells like alcohol. Sadness about her, she gives you the address, start the car. Could be of help. Cool. Do you think texting to say you had a nice evening, like just 10 minutes after you saw someone, might seem a bit desperate? I have no idea. Sorry, I didn't want to. The thing is, I don't think I'd be able to do it anyway. It's so hard. I really like meeting that girl. Super nice. Been in Paris for 8 years now. 8 years. It's hard. Incredibly hard. And there are so many people in Paris too. You should see them. I do a lot of work in law firms. They're bursting with attractive women, but there's so much shame and denial. Most are uncomfortable. Lost. I get it when you're 20, but when you're 30. Anyway, who am I to say? It wasn't any better when I was 20, right? I'm surprised, that's all. I'm fed up. Sorry, I don't know why I'm telling you all this. People tend to open up at night. In taxi cabs, maybe. But on dates, it's just the opposite, isn't it? When I got to Paris, I thought I was going to meet a nice group of women at last and go out and have fun. All I found was more of the same. Girls who are inhibited, hung up, afraid, who don't want to commit. That girl tonight, she wanted to go out for a drink because she was bored. That's why we met up so late. She didn't have anything to do at home, so she didn't put it that way, of course, but I know. Dates today or so. Our friends who are older talk about the bars they went to back in the day, the underground scene, glances exchanged in the metro. Me, I'm just happy getting an emoji. Pretty pathetic. Luckily, there are dating apps. We talk, try to get to know each other. Sometimes we can't help it, and we sleep together out of sheer necessity, but our real needs are never actually fulfilled. Mine aren't anyhow. She lives outside. But it's not even. Sorry, I just need a second. Take your time. Cool. And we got a tip. Nice. Alright, let's go meet our informant real quick. Actually, let's go get this guy first. Is that the home? Yep. Hey, Jen. Hi, Irv. Pretty cold tonight, right? Hey, aren't you cold with your ass stuck to the car seat of yours? Yeah, we freeze our asses off. That's what I thought. Can't fool with me. I know, cold guy when I see one, huh? I got a place to stay in Pazzi. Anyway, you can give me a lift. You're in the car, you... Great. 15 years I've been on the street. It's never been this cold, I swear. You know, some guys aren't gonna make it. Shit. That's how it goes for us. know, I'm used to it, even before, sure. I don't think I ever told you, when I was a kid, I was never called old. Never. This guy says some crazy stuff. One time, my mother dragged me to the Greens during vacation. Didn't know what the hell to do with me. Liked to drink, you see. The first night we were there, I broke the bottle of gin she brought along. Should have seen her. Threw a fit, shit. She gave me a thrashing, but I gave as good as I got. That's how we used to talk back then. She ended up dragging me by my pants and locking me out on the balcony. Icicles were hanging from the eaves. It had snowed the day before, sure. I sat there for an hour, arms crossed with a cardigan on my back, and underpants on my ass. I didn't budge. We were storming around the apartment. My old lady was yelling at me, but I didn't hear nothing. And well, the cold didn't get me, see? Felt nothing at all, nah. Wish I could say the same today. What happened in the end? Well, it got dark out. She let me in, did. She was furious all week. It was the last time we went on vacation together. After that, she died. Number up, yep. I used to tell my buddy Seb that story all the time, you know? Tall black guy who used to hang around with me. Yeah, I remember him. Well, he really loved that story. He asked me to tell it over and over to him. I think you're talking about my old lady, you know what I mean? Doesn't make us younger, hey. Fuck. Last time I was here, there was a protest out front. A bunch of guys from the neighborhood who didn't want us to squat the place. They run your heads off, sound like a bunch of goddamn sailors. Yeah, sailors. So I guess even those rich dudes have balls. Nice man. Get this dude. This is where I died. The hell? What the hell's going on? Yeah, my dude's going crazy. Those who live there love to treat themselves to some nice, warm pâté before going to their rooms. He giggles. You see at a hospital some nights. The dead and the living mingling, walking past each other, converse sometimes without even realizing it. Many guess. Some areas are natural meeting places. I know. Let's play a game. It will help us forget how hungry we are. Alright then, you can ask me one question about myself. Only one. Go ahead, I'm waiting. Trying to find a murderer. Not now, no. No, it's too early or too late. I'm not sure. We're not far now. The pastry shop I was telling you about was right behind this wall in the corner of another street. Both streets have disappeared. They were raised in a race when they built the hospital. And I want to tell you something. Oh, and any two-bit historian pushing their books on you would know. But they never get the story right. Listen. There once lived two men here. One a barber, the other a pastry maker. One, who had a fancy for blood, killed his clients, foreigners, people passing through, broke students. The other, who fancied the first, collected the bodies and chopped them up in the back room of his shop. He had strong spices to this fresh meat, as was typical at the time, and then he prepared the pâté for baking. Cooked in a rich, buttery crust and sold to everyone who was anyone in Paris. Have no fear, the pastry chef and his lover have been dead for ages. Once in a while you can catch a glimpse of them in one of the operating rooms at the hospital. No need to make such a face. Those are best left to ghosts. On that note, bon appetit. What the hell? My dude's going nuts. Oh, let me see. I'm trying to see if you can just like go home anytime, but doesn't look like it. Alright. Let's get this person. Yeah, sure. Oh, she's been crying. Oh, yes. Guess I'm on my way home right now. Yes. No, I took a taxi. Who's paying? Well, I am. I don't want to take the bus home tonight. Come on, lay off. Look, can you just lay off? Yeah. We'll talk about it when I get back. Yes, I'm here. I need to scream. I can hear you. I told you. We'll talk about it when I get home. No, that was just saying we were gonna get cut off. No, he seems normal, Mom. I said. No, thank you. No, sorry. I know that tune. Soft bass, and the opera comes from the companions go. Jasmine from the temple, and you sense the love between the characters. And it's mutual. Two women sing, and their words are very familiar, but not identical. You sing? No, I'm a dancer. Danced since I was a little girl, but I've been dancing even more. I love it. A friend and I did put our own choreograph for a few scenes from the opera once we did a show. It was really exciting. Thanks for earlier, by the way. I missed the last metro, and to be honest, I really didn't want to go home. We didn't have a very long discussion about my future, my career. She's a cleaning woman in one of those fancy office buildings. I failed my bar exam, so she thinks I'll end up as a cleaning woman. She thinks I dance too much. She thinks it's Lockme's fault. Mostly she thinks it's my fault. I studied to work hard, but I didn't pass. I just don't believe in all that anymore. Now be warned, what I'm about to say will sound cliche, but I want to be a dancer, not a lawyer. Well, it doesn't understand. You must work to earn money in order to succeed. Sorry, I didn't mean to unload on you. Nah, it's alright. Not at all. Thanks for lying. Not much further. I mean, I know I owe my mother a lot. I've stopped being so self-centered, blah, 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 and I have to pass this fucking exam. Mind you, she came to my Like Me performance. She saw me dancing when we left. It's kind of dumb, but she didn't say a single word. And I think I've never felt prouder. Science spoke 1,000 words. I don't know why I said all that, but it felt really good. Thank you. Welcome. Alright. Alright, we need to... I need to get that before the night ends. Can I help you? It's you. It's been ages. Come closer. A weapon. Where's the photo from? And you doubt you can pull the cops. Helping them out. I'm not surprised. You're always the type to want to help people out. Funny. This doesn't fit what you told me. Shell's in perfect shape, and you told me the bullets are you told me the bullets are also completely clean. But it's old ammo, you can tell. No scratches, but there's few oxidant stains, and it's from an old weapon, perfectly maintained, by someone who knew what they were doing. Later, what you told me, I say it belonged to a cop or a soldier. It could be a family weapon. It was a police service weapon in the 70s. Either a cop held onto it, or the guy you're looking for inherited it. That judge there, he's a pro. Or she, actually. You know, lots of women shoot, and I go to classes if you have any lady friends. Back in you go. Thank God I went there. That's actually a coupon. Thanks for the coupon, man. Alright. So if I have time for like one more people. So So let's get this dude. This dude looks like he might know something. Yeah, it's gonna be a quick drive and then we can go home. Get your address. You start driving. A few words are exchanged, but hell yeah. Thank God I went to that. Everything okay? Yes, thank you. Get out on the road. As it becomes heavy, all of a sudden you feel a strange sense of camaraderie. He doesn't look familiar yet. It's like you know. A second later, an outside light shines on his face at a weird angle. He looks like he's smiling. Okay, that was interesting. Alright, so now we can go home, right? The night's over, okay. Nice. Okay. So we got that. So we got the first 2 nights done. New clues. Alright, so I should be able to... Okay, so I didn't see this before. Okay. And now we're okay. Oops. Alright. Now let's go up here. Alright. So if you go to this guy. Okay, so... Okay, so these must be who they think it is. Okay? Okay. Okay? Okay. So I don't think it's him. So we know... Okay. So it could be the cop. Okay. Okay. So... Okay. So right now I think it's either the cop or Claudia. But see, the only thing with the cop is with the gun. But she could have gotten her thing. She could have gotten the... They said it could have got passed down to her. And that's possible that it got passed down to her. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's the homeless dude. But I think it could be her. And they lost her parents to that. Right now I'm leaning towards her. That's what I'm leaning towards. That's the end of the night. That was night 2, right? Or 3. Night 3. How many days do I get? Phone rings and you jump. You're not used to hearing. No one ever calls you. Must be boost that. Pick it up. Pick up. She said, you there? Okay. Yeah. Listen, it's... Anyone got the time? Hey guys, anyone? Fuck, they're on anything. Listen, it's early and I'm wiped out. So are you, I bet. Let's get straight to the point. What do you have for me? You start giving her the evidence you collected. You start first suspect, your connection to the victim, the rumors, then the second, and so on. Let's add a whistle. Not bad at all. Seriously, you've listened to the zombies I work with. Some good for you. We checked the alibi of one of the suspects I gave you. So it's got to be someone else. You know how lucky you are? I'm doing the job for you, pal. Call you in 2-3 days, okay? Okay. Call you in 3 days, and you better have what I need to make a proper arrest. Diaz Fangs, we're pretty sure he's going to turn into a werewolf at some point. No express, take a little breath. Okay, I'm out. So we got 3 days, basically, I guess. But we need... So who did they... Okay. So I didn't think it was him. So, okay. So we're still the 2, I think. I'm actually really liking this game. This game is super interesting. But so now we know we have 3 days. Why are we? What are we tasting on our tongue? That's just, I don't know. That's weird to me. It's almost, all right. You open one eye. Tension turns. Door slamming. Typical. You get up quickly. Later, you're outside your suit. Night 4. So we got 4, 5, 6. So we got, so we got 3 more nights. Damn, there's a lot of stuff in there. Alright. So I'm gonna go back to the menu. That's where we're gonna leave it. We got 3 nights done. I just want to make sure it's saved. Just give me 1 second here. Continue. Let's play. Okay, so cool. So if you load it, night 4, perfect. Alright, that's all I wanted to check. Alright guys, that was fun. I don't know about what you guys think about this game, but I'm actually really liking it. Let's put my glasses up a little bit there. I actually really liked it. I thought it was really cool. I like just trying to learn the clues and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. And it's interesting trying to figure it out. So we got for 3 days. So next week, next Saturday, probably about 3 p.m. or even sooner. Who knows? We'll find out. I'll figure that out that day. But we're gonna keep playing some Nightcall, and we're gonna get through that first case, I think. So, because we'll get through the next 3 days, and if we only have 3 days left, then that's all that matters, right? So, hold on. That's a jam right there. Alright. So, I hope everything looks better now. Webcam's better. We're looking clearer. So, next weekend. So, you're going to have a whole week of the same stuff, basically. So, tomorrow we're playing Madden again. We're playing Face of the Franchise. Hoping to get through the regular season, maybe even. But, it's supposed to be 9 a.m. tomorrow. I got friends coming over today. I'm going to be drinking some. I don't know if it'll be at 9 a.m., but we will be live tomorrow at some point with Madden 20, alright? So, until tomorrow, until next time, until next week with Nightcall, I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. Until then, peace!
The hard work and the hard